Hello, welcome to round 7 Austria. It says Iran here, and we've also got Maxi Luca joining in for the
Hi.
occasion here tonight. So, Maxi, you're currently bottom of the leaderboard. It's been a horrid season so far, but how would you sum it up from your perspective?
I think you pretty much summed it up. It's been horrid to say the least. Not where I expected myself to be.
No, I can imagine, and this was a track where you scored a podium on a couple of seasons ago in season 19. Is this does that bring some sort of hope to you?
No, I have no hope left, even. I'm
No.
finished.
So a bit like Ian Bill, you got nothing left.
I've got nothing left, even.
Mm. And obviously, I'm just looking at Renault. Yourself and Cliffy were constructors winners a couple of seasons ago, and you're currently ninth in the standings with 9 points. Where do you go from here?
Um, well, hopefully upwards is the aim. But yeah, I'm kind of dead weight, to be honest. I'm just
Well,
dragging him down.
you're an F1 race winner. Not many people are.
That's
So
true, that's true.
at least you've got that to your name. But where do you go from here? Because there's some rumours that this season could be, you're lost. Is that confirmed? Is that
Yeah, that
something?
is confirmed. It's been
Mm,
stamped,
it's been
dated.
yeah. So they're going to ship you out. That's
Yeah.
that's a shame. But you've done a lot in PSGL F1. You've survived many seasons, even though at times some people questioned your driving. You've stood the test of time. Have you got any rivals
Hmm.
out there that you might have any words for at tonight's race?
Um, I don't really think I have any rivals, to be honest. I'm just gonna plod round at the
No.
back.
No, well, you might as well name one or two names. Come on, there must be someone in the back of your mind that when you see them on track, you won't give them that extra space. You might turn in a little bit earlier.
Um, Probably Ash Beast. Yeah,
Yeah, Ash
Ash
Best,
Beast.
an easy target these days. He himself isn't having the best of seasons either. I believe you're only a couple of points behind him, so he might be the next featured driver for all we know. But are you going to stay with us to take us through a
Yes.
lap on board and then you commentate on your
Yeah.
lap on board? Great,
That's perfect.
good. And unfortunately, I'm a commentator down tonight. And if there's anybody in the comment section that does want to commentate, then do let me know because I need help. We've got Game Freaker in the chat. You raced him many seasons ago, Maxi. Do you remember much of him?
Game Freaker. Um, he was a bit like myself at this current time, struggling.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And we've got Maurizio Sari in the Renault garage here tonight. For yourself, is it too late to say sorry with your performance?
I don't think it's never too late to say sorry, Aaron.
Sorry. No, it isn't.
Uh, just want to get underway, get the juices flowing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So we'll just wait for the session to start. Obviously, there's a 5 minute delay. I don't know for what
Yeah, I think
reason.
Aiden's is coming.
Yeah, the longer he takes, the better. To be fair, because I need to get somebody else in here to help. I won't be able to follow all the action. I'll just ride on board with Big C the whole race. Talking about his 7 titles.
Well, wait, who are you waiting on? Just Aiden's.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got 4 minutes. I have actually put in a bit of practice here.
Oh, that's
Been
good.
racing.
So what lap
So,
times are people looking at, while we've got you here?
oh, I'm not sure about it. I've just been plodding around in a single player. But
Oh,
let me go have a look in the chat.
Rightio, so it's going to be a bit of a dead stream, maybe. What about Jamie? We've got Jamie in the chat. I wonder if he wants to help out and commentate. Let me just see if I can get Jamie in. Maybe he could come in at the last. Yeah, he might as well. You know, I'm sure he's got better things to do, but why not? Let's see if he fancies a go.
Figure I'll crack.
If so, there's a question in the chat. You know, it's for both of us. If you could go to watch one F1 race in real life, which one would you choose?
I'll let you answer first, Ewan.
Brands Hatch, if I could. If it was at Brands Hatch, it's South East London. It's close, so Brands Hatch for me. Well, it's just outside London, actually.
Where would I go? Probably Singapore.
Singapore from Maxi. Right, let me just see if Jamie wants to come. Fucking hell, I'm going to be sat here for like fucking 35 laps talking to myself.
Oh. Are you then, Zizian? Everyone's here.
Excellent. But Jamie has agreed.
Oh. I've never heard the man speak.
You never heard the man speak? Well, that man won the Season 18 title where you were one of the favourites. Oh, they're telling me to click spectator. Who do these people think they are?
And to treat Ewan with respect.
Exactly. Some may say I've not been treating others with respect, but, you know, push that to aside.
Never forget when I punted you into the hairpin at USA.
No, I couldn't forget that either. But you know what? I was happy that you went with me. You know, if I lost my wheel, I was going to make sure you lost your wing. So, yeah, happy days. Cost me a couple of points. And we've got Jamie here. We've got Jamie.
Hi.
Hello. So,
Hello,
former
Jamie.
champion Jamie. Make sure you got your voice on share. I've just tossed you an invite. Did you receive it?
Yes, I did.
Oh, excellent. I haven't heard your voice for years. It's good to have you here. The
Years?
Season
Don't be
18
like that.
champion. Nah,
Don't be like that.
no, I won't.
What is it? Prioritise party chat.
Oh, I don't know what it is, mate. Can people hear Jamie? Please let us know in the comment section. Drafting in at the 11th hour like a transfer deadline day signing. Almost like West Ham re-signing Carlton Cole a few seasons ago. So yeah, as we wait for the session to start, I might even slap myself in one of the cars. No, they're all taken.
Can I do it?
No, you can't. Are you in the lobby, Jamie?
I am in the lobby,
Oh,
yes.
lovely,
I am
lovely.
spectating, don't worry.
Yeah, and you know, just to speak with you, Jane, very quickly before the session starts, you know, you had some good memories in this league. What was your standout moment?
My standout moment. Well, from when now?
Your
At any
F1
point in
career.
my career?
Yeah, F1 career, the PSGL F1 career.
Well, I guess winning the fraudulent title in season 18 would be right at the top.
Well, it wasn't fraudulent because I think you deserved to have at least taken a further 2 off Big C, but for whatever reason, that didn't happen.
Sky.
Yeah. Sky, blame Sky. But Jamie, you know, obviously an F1 champion, a PSGL legend. let me just add, not many people
Wouldn't
have
go that
won.
far.
No, well, we would. But not many people have
But
won
thank
an
you
F1
anyway.
title. Sorry?
Thank you anyway.
No, that's fine. So I think this is one of the rarest times we've had a Welsh voice on commentary in PSGL.
I'm sorry for everyone who has to listen to this. Hopefully it's only a one-off.
I think it might be, but that's all right.
Yeah.
But we're here at the
I'm feeling some
Austria.
rain.
Now, come on, what's the weather conditions?
It's all dry.
It's all dry.
no.
Yeah, lovely, jubbly. Nice little spoiler. You might as well turn off now, guys. Because this one's going to be a turgid affair. Like Stoke City versus West Bromwich Albion. It's not going to be a good one to tune into. But the title battle is ever fierce at the top of the standings. It is McSendit. 3 points behind him is Game of the Best Yarno Racing, who's pulled out of the championship. Some may call him a crybaby. He's on 40 points. Big C, the 7-time champion in fourth. And now, Maxi, we need you to come out of the garage very quickly, because we do want to...
Yeah, I'm just trying to put the setup on.
Yeah, well,
Just
we do need you
checking
to
my
put the setup on a
DMs
bit
if we
quicker,
can.
because there's 10 cars charging out of the pit lane ahead of you. One name, AMK, Maxi. Now, AMK, I believe he's just in front of you in the standings. Is he easy pickings for you, this man?
Easy pickings. Oh, my setup's all wrong here. I'm sorry about this.
That's all right. We'll come back to you later. Jamie, you know Big C very well. What will he be thinking? He's got a chance to win his 8th title. So, Jamie...
Hello.
Is he eating?
Sorry.
No, are you eating?
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you eat in peace. I'll let you eat in peace.
No, I'm done. You can ask the question again. I will answer it.
What does Big C have to do to win his 8th title? Because this is a brilliant opportunity for him.
Just draw on his years of experience.
Exactly.
He's done it many times before. I'm sure he knows what he needs to do. Just get a solid qualifying in,
Yeah.
and then just keep out of trouble on lap one. You know what lap one's like in this
Yeah.
league sometimes.
Yeah, it's not the greatest. I've lost many a wing. I've had many a tussles with Maxi Luca back in the day. Maxi's still stuck in the pit lane. I don't know what's going on. But we're on board with AMK, the man who's had 2 back-to-back point finishes, or bike finishing in 10th place in both of them. One of them plumb last at Monaco, 2 laps down. But this man is brimming with absolute confidence. Is AMK. And Maxi Luca's coming out of the pits, but we're going to stay with AMK. We're going to stay with the first set of drivers who are going to be finishing their lap time. So let me know when you're in the final sector, Maxi, and we'll hand over to you. The AMK in the Williams Mercedes as Claire Williams gives a nervous look over the pit wall. What can AMK do as he drives to the line? It's provisional pole. No, he's corner cut. It's Squeezy. Squeezy goes fastest. So lap time's tumbling down. We've even got VSR Francis in the other Williams, the team that's below Renault in the constructors. Falcons left the session.
Oh, weak mentality.
I agree completely. Are you in the final sector, Maxi?
No, I'm just warming up the tyres.
Yeah, let me know. I'm just going to see who else is out there. What about a bit of Ashbest? No, he's slowing down.
Just entered the last sector.
Oh,
Lee
what a lap.
Finley. Oh, lovely, chubbly from Lee Finley. Bad boy. Puts up there.
Last corner.
Last corner is all over to you, Maxi. Let's take us for a lap on board.
Oh, so the last corner, hit the apex and run it out wide. Yeah. Click X for the DRS. Run down into turn 1. Hit the apex. Walk it wide.
Lovely,
There
jubbly.
you go. On the DRS there, Clifton. Your teammate. Also into overtake. Yeah.
So obviously very excited on your lap, Maxi. Is it the sheer speed or is it the DRS that causes the excitement with the amount of all years we're hearing?
I just like the DRS in.
No, fair enough.
All hard braking zone here. Oh, inside.
Lovely, jubbly. Now, Maxi, you're coming up to the back knockers of the race circuit. How can you tie the sector together?
Just hit the apex. Not like that. Ain't nowhere near that apex.
No, your tyres do look really overheated through the final corner.
Ooh, that was nice. I don't want to start on this tyre, so I'm going to put over here.
No, so a lovely lap on board. Whilst that was all going on, it is AMK who's on pole position at this moment in time. Extended 7th, Louis 8th. Oh, sorry, somebody's just parking over. Is that AMK? AMK parking at the side of the circuit. I don't know what that's all about. That Maxi, Luca, what a lap time. And Jamie, can you see anything out there on circuit at the moment?
Yeah, I'm on board with Big C on his outlap, using all of his experience to warm the tyres up. It's beautiful.
Yeah, oh, lovely, lovely. And, you know, are you jealous of a man that he's won 7 titles in this league?
Very. I think
No.
everyone's jealous, to be fair.
I agree. I want 1 title, let alone 7.
Exactly, and you're in the box with 2 people who have won the title. I've won it 3 times. Jamie's won it the once. But
Only
we're on
once.
board. On board
But
with
one's
7
enough.
times. It is enough, you know, for you. But, you know, just talk us through Big C at the moment. You know, what must he be thinking in the cockpit?
Just get a decent banker in. I think that's what he'd be thinking at this point. Just get something on the board.
Understandable. As Big C trudges around the Austria circuit in his glamorous Red Bull. Jerry Horner smiling at the cameras as Big C comes around the corner. Very fond of the 7-time champion. Look at him coming through the apex at the moment. This man's been through it all. He's like a king of PSGL, done it all, and he wants more. He's a greedy man. 7 titles just isn't enough. As we watch the 7-time champion dart to the line, his teammate in close company behind. Big C goes 5th. What about
Beautiful.
Gamer? Gamer goes 10th, so only 5 temps separating 1st to 11th, and all those drivers on the ultra soft tyres. One man who has set a lap time is right at the back in 16th. It's Maxi Luca in the Renault.
Ooh.
Yeah, obviously sounds quite excited there. And Jamie, can you see anybody out there on the lap? You know, Blizzard's gone 3rd.
Yes. Yes, I am on board
Oh, he's
with
coming.
Cliffy.
Oh, Blizzard's coming to the line. Can he go fastest? He does. It's pole
Aw.
position for Blizzard. Provisional pole as it stands.
Predictable.
Yeah, predictable. You just want someone to just ram him off the circuit. McSendit goes second. So good lap from the championship leader. And lap time's certainly tumbling down. You got Lambo, who's just gone 5th. So happy days for VSR. Now there'll be other drivers out there. Louis W, he's starting the lap. Do you want to take us through this, Jamie?
No.
No, you don't. That's fine. That's fine. So we're just watching car number 99, Louis W, copying my car for some reason. Car number 99, obviously Adrian Sutil drove this car.
Sutil fanboy.
Yeah, Sutil fanboy. I
Oh my
won
God.
the title in car
I'm sorry,
number
Aaron.
99.
I think Cliffy might be about to complete a lap. Oh, incredible. 10th.
On the super softs. Oh, what a lap time from Cliffy. You know,
I've gone out on the super sauce.
a man who's on the brink of winning the title. He's gone 10th on the super soft, so good lap time so far. Maxi Lucas starting another lap time. Go on, Maxi. You got the air time. You know, on his way out from F1. It is his last season, Maxi. Take us through this on the super soft. Just put a bit more power down out of the corners. Come on, the viewers want to see it.
Very nice turning in there, Lee. On the power.
Lovely, lovely.
I've just lost my delta.
That's all right. Just, you know, how does it feel to be driving a Renault around such a short circuit?
Disgusting, Ian.
Disgusting. And
Oh, I hate it.
I understand you hate it. And you got
Zero
Louis-
level at the ball.
Yeah.
We got the... Oh!
Yeah, it's looking a bit cagey so far, Jamie. I have a feeling this one might not end as Maxi Luca really putting pedal to the metal. He wants to start on these super soft tyres. Maxi, take us to the end of the line here.
Oh, I've got it invalidated.
No, keep pushing.
Oh.
So, lovely jubbly. It's a good final sector, but it is an invalidated lap time for Maxi Luca. Struggling.
And we go over the line for a 4th lap.
Lovely jubbly.
The same as Cliffy.
Yeah, and we missed Odems. He's put himself up into 3rd, so a strong podium. His first podium in F1, and he's put himself up into 3rd. A good lap time there. But what about CC Brain? He's coming to the end of a lap time. CC often engaged in battles with Maxi Luke at the start of races, so he's one to keep an eye out for. Yellow flags out there. We won't care about them too much. But Ferrari not having the best of seasons. Here we go. CC Brain to the line. Oh, a little kink of oversteer. And it's 10th. Rubbish.
Don't think he improved, to be honest.
No, he's on the Reds, isn't he? No, he's on the Ultras.
Ultras.
Yeah, and you know, at this point in time, Jamie, you just want the qualifying session to end. You just want the race to start and the drama to ensue, don't you?
Oh, I've
Exactly.
got DRS malfunction.
The DRS
no.
malfunction. Who should we go on board with, Jamie? There's just too many drivers. What about Big C? Yeah, he's on a lap time. Here we go, the 7-time champion.
Cliffy. Cliffy's only halfway round. Ignore him then. No one cares.
That's all right. Big C.
Is he on the lap?
Is he?
He's halfway through a lap.
Oh, we'll stay with Big C, Jamie. We'll stay with Big C. He's a 7-time
Yes.
champion. This man, you know.
The true GOAT.
Yeah, excuse me. I think you mean I'm the goat. But here we
Sorry,
go.
I'm sorry, Aaron. I'm sorry. Don't be like that.
That's all right. So, as the stream turns into an episode of EastEnders, what can Big C do as he rounds the final corner here at the A1 ring, the Austria ring, the Red Bull ring? Here we go, Big C like a bull out of the final corner, huffing and puffing, and he goes 8. That is a
Incredible.
phenomenal lap time. 7-time world champion puts himself up into 8th. How the mighty have fallen. But there are other drivers out on laps. But Cliffy, no, can't improve.
Oh.
I was only 2 tenths off on the super soft serum.
No, that's
And
fine.
there's 4 tenths apparently in these ultras, so I should be looking for a 103.5.
Oh, beautiful. Gamer. Previously P15, now jumps Cliffy into P14. Also
Yeah.
the Ultras.
Yeah, and Jamie used to compete against Gamer. He competed heavily with Gamer for that title in season 18. There are other people on flying laps at the moment. I can't seem to catch the right ones. VSR Louis improved. He's gone up into 2nd. I wonder if Lambo's on lap. You know, started the season really well. No,
I think
he's
Extended's on the lap at the moment.
Is he? Is he? Is he? No, he's
Actually,
in
no,
0.
he's not.
0 ERS. No.
Yeah, ignore me then. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Sorry, Max. Do you want to say something?
What gear would you recommend for the hairpin?
Oh, I quite like a low one. Get as much grip as you can out of the hairpin. It usually helps me, but forget about the battle for pole. We're gonna forget about
the
the.
washed up former champion Ash Best.
We'll forget.
Tracking the
Yeah.
ultimate corner.
Yeah,
All the
let's,
supers.
let's not criticise them too much. Louis W's gone pole. Louis W's gone pole. Excellent lap time. And now Maxi. We're gonna go on board with you. That's fuck the DRS. Now just take us through a lap on board. You know, you've got this is the 3rd lap you're taking us through.
What? No DRS, so I'm gonna have to use a lot of the U's. Ooh, nice and hard on the brakes.
Lovely. Well, you've got to do what you can do because this will be your last effort. The DRS will not come back in time. So as we forget about the battle for pole position, we're going to focus on the man who is last in the F1 standings of Maxi Luca. Nearly goes off the circuit. This man giving it the beans if he improves by 7 tenths. He will jump ahead of Lee Finley. So there is a possibility that he could move up a grid position or two. Any grid position will do. Maxi Luca really struggling to hold on here in the Renault. A special guest in the Renault garage, Maurizio Sarri, gives a nervous look for Maxi Luca. Is it too late to say sorry?
Beautiful.
I'm going to have to pit him and I need my DRS.
No, that's alright. We won't go on board with you for the final stint. We've given you a lot of airtime. So Maxi Luca retiring from F1 at the end of the season, announced it live on the stream. Looking to upturn his fortunes, the former PSGL F1 race winner. That was back in season 18 at Bahrain. But what about Cliffy? Cliffy's in as well, so really warming the track up at the moment are the Renault drivers. We've got Odems out there. Odems returning back to the pit lane. And not these drivers looking for some fresh juice.
Oh, Cliffy's going to hold me up.
AMS coming from the last corner. Or was he just starting well?
He's starting one, but we'll take him through it. And I believe, Jamie, you only got to race against AMS once. You know, what must he be thinking at the moment? You know, this driver often can get forgotten in the crowd of F1. You know, how can he make himself distinct? How can he make himself stand out? He's such a respected driver on the site.
Can't answer that, I'm afraid. Sorry.
No,
I think he's in a similar situation to me, unfortunately. In season 18-19 on a slow, constant decline. He's probably fearing for his F1 future at this point in his lifetime.
No, and most F1 drivers don't manage to last longer than 2 seasons at AMS into his 5th season, so certainly past his sell-by date at the moment. No, I'm kidding about that. AMS, obviously a formidable champion, won the title in FP twice. But here he is around the final corner to the track he loves. AMS to the line. He goes 9th. It's top 10 so far, but surely lap times will tumble down. Surely
there's a Mercedes off there.
Who is it? Who is it?
I don't know. I can't see. He's off the track.
Oh, it's Abby Oden. Abby Oden is Abby Oden.
Yeah, we got a VGIA/CSR Falcon now approaching the penultimate corner.
In the Sahara Force, India, Vijay Mallya watches on from his cell as VGIA Falcon comes to the line. It's
incredible. P5.
What a lap time. What a lap time. There must be other drivers out there. Yes, there's 10 of them. Who do we go on board with? A bit of VSR Blizzard Challenge.
Francis.
Oh, don't forget Francis. You know what? No.
Yeah, just starting a lap, so maybe not the best one.
No, and I hope we're not getting criticism.
He's approaching the penultimate corner.
Is he? Oh, he's having an alright season. Brother of Lambo, you know, said he wants to beat Lambo.
Weak mentality again from Falcon.
No, well, he just said that one. He can't go for another one. Squeezy to the line now doesn't improve. We'll go back to Blizzard.
He deserves the tyres.
Yeah, Blizzard in the Toro Rosso. This man's had his championship campaign derailed, labelled as embarrassing by the 7-time champion. He runs wide out of the final corner, and surely Blizzard cannot improve to go pole. He cannot get pole position. Is Louis W on pole? Can McSendit respond? No, he can't. Odems has just started his final lap time, so we will come back to him. What about Big C? He's coming to the end of his lap time. Take us through this, Jamie.
No, I don't want to. I'm too scared.
That's alright. The 7-time champion prowling out of the final corner, and he cannot improve.
No.
Disaster for the 7-time champion. But what about Maxi Luca coming around the final corner? Here he is in 20th. Plumb last at the moment for Maxi Luca. Can he improve? Can he improve?
No,
incredible.
No, he can't. Lambo, where is he? He's 11th.
He's already finished. No, he didn't improve.
Blizzard.
The no DRS finished me off.
Yeah, we'll go on board with Odem. There'll be other drivers coming across the line at the moment. AMK's gone fourth. AMK's gone fourth. But what about Odems? This man is on a rich run of form after his race ban. Odems to the line. Oh, the wheels have come off for the McLaren driver. Oh my goodness me. And
it's a Renault.
It's beautiful.
And it's a Renault back row. Cliffy and Maxi Luca, 2 drivers who'd won the Constructors title back I believe, in season 9.
7. Wait, no. Yeah, 19.
Yeah, so upsetting scenes here for Renault and Maurizio Sarri, the special guest from the Renault garage. But on pole position, Jamie, it's Louis W ahead of Blizzard and Odem. So Louis W regaining his form, but the star of qualifying surely has to be AMK, who isn't done yet. I probably should have gone in the pits. Oh, he is done. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, Cliffy had a DRS failure too.
Did he? Oh, so
Issues at Renault.
yeah, someone really playing a bit of black magic on them. So, Jamie, do you want to read out the top 10? Because I don't.
Oh, do I have to?
Yeah, you might as well, very quickly. You've got 10 seconds.
Alright, then. So we got Louis on pole position. No, I can't. I've done the pole position, you can do the rest.
That's fine. There's Blizzard on the front row. We've got Odems alongside on the second row with AMK in fourth. So Odems and AMK have some history. McSendit 5th, Falcon 6th, Francis 7th, Ashbest 8th, Squeezy 9th, and AMS in the top 10 for Ferrari. So what a lovely, lovely qualifying session there at Austria. But surely for Renault, the featured team of the week, they will be able to score points from the back of the grid. It can happen. I've done it before, but that was many seasons ago. So both Renaults impacted by issues with the DRS, and luckily we've got Maxi Lucas staying with us for the race, so definitely milking his airtime for all it is worth.
Very overcast.
Lovely. So cooler tyres might be better in these temperatures.
Yeah, I'm sticking on a pair of super softs.
Yeah, don't do what I did in FP when I went long and ended up spinning out and took a couple of race leaders out of me. But we'll ignore that for now.
If you don't aim to win, aim to ruin.
Yeah, I was always told if you can't race to win, race to destroy.
Got a split strategy here at Renault.
Yeah, let's have a quick look at who's starting on what tyre, shall we? So outside the top 10, Big C on the yellow. So Big C going very long. I don't know if many of you remember the Apex Online Racing League in the F1 League there. The winning strategy was on the yellow tyres. Don't ask me because I didn't watch it. This was just a message that Big C wanted to pass on to me. So Big C starting on the yellow tyres. Surely he's got that in the back of his mind. Such experience for the 7-time champion. Looking to get number 8.
Oh, I need a piss. I'll be back in a sec.
As Maxi Luca exits the scene momentarily.
Naive for Maxi Luca.
Yeah, emptying his bladder. But surely we've got to focus on drivers up front. It's a phenomenal qualifying session. And there, Jane, you won't criticise the drivers too much unless absolutely warranted. But, Louis W., a man who struggled for form, this will mean the world to him. Getting himself on pole position for Sauber when he watched his teammate win the British Grand Prix last time out. So it's now or never for Louis W. He's got to show that he can still do it. The former champion. It's going to be Blizzard on the front row alongside him. AMK in 4th, so surprise qualifier there. But outside the top 10 we've got some notable names. We've got Gamer the Best, currently second in the standings. We've got Leon, who scored points in pretty much every race this season, in 16th. AMS
just in time.
In 10th, and
Quite the
Maxi
contrast
Luca
from last season.
Yeah, Maxi Luca at the back of the grid, and we finally got the camera angle we want here at the Red Bull rings. And waving.
My TV won't turn on.
That's fine. Well, waving the green flag here at the Austrian Grand Prix. It is Marko Arnautovic. But in the overcast conditions, it's Louis W on pole. It's Blizzard alongside him. We've got Odems right behind him. It's 5 lights. And away we go. And I believe Blizzard's got a good start. Will he go for it down into turn 1, or will Louis W cut him off? Louis W has to open the door, and it is a phenomenal start from Blizzard. A little bit of a tap there. I don't think there's any issues further behind. Can Louis W make the move here on Blizzard. Blizzard goes down to the inside to defend. Odems keeping a keen eye on the affairs. Louis W trying to go around the outside. He's forced off a little bit. And VSR Blizzard takes the lead. But Louis W says, no, that's not the end of the story. What's he going to do here? He's going to try for it around the outside on full fuel. He's going to go for it around the outside, forced off slightly, and he has to concede that position. What an overtake from Blizzard.
Nickel's got damage.
Can we see anything further behind, Jamie?
Well, Big C's dropped 2 places off the start, so not the best first lap for him. Although he's just overtaken AMS, who was on gravel.
Yeah, a tough start there for AMS. He's got Abby Oden alongside him. In fact, Abby Oden's passed him. I wonder if we'll see anybody coming into the pits. There's a few drivers angling down the inside. CC Brains picked up damage.
Brain.
Oh, the Renaults must love the sight of that.
Oh, it must be another collision then between CC Brain and Lickle. You know what those two are like.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to race against any of them.
I actually think Lickle crashed into the back of his teammate.
Well, a sorry state of affairs there, but further up the grid, everybody's staying quite close to each other. It's not the easiest track to overtake drivers because what you can get here are DRS trains and alongside each other here at the moment for 14th and 15th. It's game of the best and AMS will not want to let this position go. He goes for it using his fresh tyre grip on those ultra soft tyres and he makes the move stick. So AMS having a shocking start to the race. Anything catching your eye at the moment, Jamie?
Yes, Lambo getting a 3-second penalty after less than 2 laps. That's quite impressive.
Sorry, who? I kind of switched my ears off.
VSR Lambo.
VSR Lambo, so not starting too well. Blizzard leads the way. Odin staying quite honest with Louis W. And actually, with the DRS now enabled, I think this man, Odems, could be making a move. Louis W has not got the DRS to defend here. So Odems really going to think about it. He's got the massive overspeed. He goes for it down the inside, not wasting any time there. Oh, did he force Louis W off there? I don't know. But he's made that move.
Proper overtake.
Oh, yeah, I love it. Old school. Further behind, you've got AMK losing ground here to extend it. But no, AMK standing his ground. And he is fighting for all he is worth. McSendit trying to make a move around the outside. AMK, a very honest driver. He'll always leave you space. And maintains that position. I wonder if there's anything going on further behind. Maxi Luca and Game of the Best. Sorry, Maxi Luca and Game of the Best. Oh, they got close. Maxi, oh, just stepping out. But we're going to have to go back to McSendit and AMK is the battle for 4th and 5th, the championship leader, Jamie.
Yeah. Typical performance from Blizzard so far.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! There's all no's here. It's Maxi Luca.
Yeah,
he's lost a few positions. Oh no! Oh, caught up in the hustle and bustle. Maxi Luca struggling to take off, but Louis W here coming back at Odems for 2nd and 3rd. And retakes that position with force. Says, if you want me, I'll have you. So it's like an episode of EastEnders. Further behind, you got Lee Finley and Ash Best tussling. So Ash Best making a move on Lee Finley. So I don't know if you picked up any damage in that. Ash and Maxi.
Just managed to keep it out of the wall.
Happy days, happy days. So McSendit's still stuck behind AMK, but AMK is closing in on the back of Odems. AMK just running wide there slightly, but you know, he's got a lot of hatred towards Odems. You know, Odems and AMK just don't get on. They just don't get on. They've had words exchanged in the past. They've been swearing at each other in the F2 league when I was an admin. Odems finished 3rd in the standings. I finished 4th and AMK finished 6th. I should be in this league. But AMK holding on at the moment. So positions are settling. I believe AMS is under attack here from Leon. So AMS on the defensive, defending the inside. But what can Leon do? here trying to make a move around the outside. No, he can't do it. AMS defending for all he's worth on those worn ultra soft tyre compounds. And Jamie, I don't know about you, but there's one man catching my eye, and it's VGIA Falcon. He's staying quite close to the leaders.
Yeah, he's doing a good job so far.
Oh no, he isn't!
Oh,
He's
you
just
say
slid off.
that.
Oh my goodness
him.
me! The wheels are off.
Curse.
The wheels are off for VGIA Falcon, a new addition to the
Classic.
F1 League, and he
Classic
is out.
Falcon.
And VJ Malia throws his water bottle away in disgust in his cell. He does not like what he's just seen. Unbelievable. I did say he caught my eye, but caught my eye for all the wrong reasons.
Weak mentality once again.
Yeah, nothing's changing here at the moment. I'm going to just have a look at AMS and Leon, AMS and Leon, they're tussling hammer and tong here, and AMS has to give that position up. He's just going backwards. He didn't want to qualify, Kemp, but he's given that position up, and Leon finding his way through the field. Maxi Lucas still struggling as well. So Renault's really want to score a point. It's not out of the question at the moment. An undercut or two and they'll be right in the picture. But Jamie, how would you sum up the start of the race?
As you would expect, really. Don't laugh. Blizzard taking the lead pretty early on and just doing what he does best, really, romping away at the front. And then
quite a raunchy affair up the grid.
Struggling a bit early on, and now under attack from Leon, by the looks of it.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go on board with Leon, because Leon looks like a man on a mission trying to make a move on the 7-time champion. Making him overtaking such a prestigious driver, it doesn't come very easily. Leon will know that the stream will be on him at the moment. Will he go for it down the inside? Big C will not know what's going to hit him, but no. Big C manages to stay in front, and for Big C, the more he can destroy Leon's race, the better for him in the long run on those soft tyres. Lee Finley, obviously, the yellow mark compound, the lead runner. Oh no, another penalty, another warning from Maxi Luke, and that doesn't matter, because Louis W, I believe, just picked one up, and he's closing in on the back of Blizzard. So Blizzard's starting to lose a little bit of pace, and this race coming back to the pole sitter and former PSGL F1 champion Louis W.
He's got more ERS at the moment, so doing a good job. By Falcon. Forget about him. Irrelevant.
Yeah, well, what about Extended? Because I don't know if AMK can have DRS. Yes, he does, so AMK will be able to defend that. Ashbest and Lee Finley. Lee Finley trying to make a move on Ashbest here. And Ash goes to the inside to defend, but surely for Lee will need to get this move done. He's on such good tyre compound here. He's going to go for a move around the outside. Space has been left. He's got better traction. He's got to go for the move here. You've got to stick your foot in. You've got to stick your foot in. You've got to be brave. And Lee Finley using all of that tyre grip and making the move. But no, Ashbest sweeps right around the outside. Oh, this is brilliant wheel-to-wheel racing. And look further behind as Abby Oden. Will Abby Oden have a go at Lee Finley? Down to his very tricky corner. No, he backs out sensibly. Backs out. But my, oh my, this is one hell of a scrap. Oh, I won't be surprised if some carbon fibre flies off. You know, two honest races here. Ashbest, a former champion. He's having a miserable season so far. He needs points. He needs airtime. He needs some way to make himself relevant. And what can he do at this moment in time? Lee Finley going for a move around the outside. Ashbest is a hard racer. He will fight you very hard. He does not want to give this position up and defends. Jamie, oh my, I think Lee's got the move. Yeah, Lee's got the move, hasn't he?
He hasn't got DRS though, Lee, so still under threat.
Yeah, well, he's got to give that one up. He's got to give that one up. Yeah, I can't see him hanging on to that. I believe Francis and Squeezy will battling it out momentarily. We're just going to go back to the battle up front because Lee W is within half a second of Blizzard.
And he's still got more ERS as well, so Blizzard
Big C!
Oh, Big
Oh,
C!
no.
Big C! Big C has lost a car! Big C has
Oh,
lost
no.
a car. Has he lost his wing? Has he lost his wing?
Yes.
He's in the pit lane. Excitement for Maxi Luca. That's what you need. Drives at the back of the grid who can see things that we might not pick up on the cameras. My goodness me, the 7-time champion failing to score at Britain, and if there's no safety car here tonight, he will fail to score once again. A miserable outing for the 7-time champion so far. Further behind, I believe 2 drivers have just passed Ash Best. 2 drivers have just passed Ash Breast. Sorry, I should have gone on. I've just missed the battle up front for this. So Louis W trying to make a move on Blizzard. Oh god, incredible racing.
Ash Best for a moment there.
Sorry, I just really wanted to see Ash Best. It just looked quite frantic.
Oh, we got Gamer as well, under attack from 2 Renaults.
Oh, I have to go to the battle up front. I can't be watching this, but Cliffy battling Gamer. Oh, you can't take your eyes off this. They're side by side. Oh, brilliant stuff from 2 fantastic drivers. But Louis W surely will be making the move on Blizzard. Surely it's now. I wonder if Odems might have a sniff at the affairs. But if Louis W's got the overspeed, Blizzard leaves the inside open, and Louis W invites himself to take that position. So Blizzard may be thinking about the big picture. But Max and Lucas sniffing a point further behind. Blizzard refusing to give up on that position, still putting Louis W under a little bit of attack. Yeah, race really shaping up nicely. Look at the top 5, all within pretty much 2 seconds of each other. It's a good day for Sauber so far, but Louis W leads the race.
I've got too much of yours.
Too much of the years, so I wonder if Maxi's going to make a move here. No, oh, he's struggling. He is struggling for wheel spin. Further behind, Lee Finley making the move on France as his tyres are surely knackered. The first man to pit is McSendit, so this is very interesting. Is he going to go for the undercut? If this works, this is going to be a very, very clever move. Big C.
Oh, Maxi.
Yeah, what happened?
He picked up another penalty.
Oh, that's alright. Blizzard's still sticking with Louis W. Now these drivers will know that McSendit's pitted and McSendit has come out into clean air. So what these drivers have got to realise, if they don't pit soon, they could be undercut by the championship leader. So for the likes of Blizzard, it's important that he reacts, because he's just going to lose time battling Louis W. So this race shaping up nicely, Jamie. Really nicely.
Yeah, definitely.
Lovely jubbly. So let's see if any of the top 4 react. Yeah, so Maxi Luca looking to stay out very long this race. And look at that, they're all peeling in. They're all peeling in. What will Odems do? Odems, I think, is also peeling in as well.
Yeah, all the top 4.
And
Lambo is staying out, so he'll take a relief.
Yeah, I wonder who's going to be stuck in the pit lane here, because Sauber are furthest down the pit lane, so this is the advantage that Louis W will have as all the other drivers go past him. Let's have a look at McSendit momentarily. McSendit coming around the final corner. Has he just made the undercut? The best undercut in the history of the league. Look at the leaders coming out. He's missed his braking point. And no, he can't. He's undercut Odems. He's undercut Odems, but no, he can't. Blizzard here looking to attack Louis, who's on cold tyres. Louis W having to defend the inside. Now surely Louis W has got to make sure he gets the inside for this corner, because he is under threat. And Blizzard knows that you can best overtake a car when they're on cold tyres, but you've got to be careful into this braking zone here. Cold tyres, you're not going to have much space to negotiate, but Louis W just gives him enough room and hangs on to that position. Maxi Luca running in a fine 7th. You know, Maxi, does it bring back some flashbacks seeing, you know, the P7 sign on the old dashboard?
Lambo's in.
A few.
Happy days for Maxi Luca, the featured driver of the race, who has pitted. He has pitted for Renault, so the stint does come to a fruitful end from the back of the grid. Now, Jamie, Is he going to go for a move here? Is Blizzard? He's closer than he's ever been. Take us through what you're seeing at the moment.
Well, he's in overtaking the moment. Now he's played down to 0, so he's probably just going to stick behind his VSR teammate for the time being. And just try and pressurize him into a mistake.
Yeah, so Blizzard going for a move around the outside. Louis W defends the inside ferociously. He's not doing himself any favours with the line he's taking into that corner, if I'm honest. He's getting his braking all wrong. And he's just putting him under threat. Ooh,
oh, nice.
I love that. Oh, yes, a nice little tap into the back. This is getting really cagey, and Extended probably sniffs an opportunity. Blizzard wanting to score maximum points here. Louis W wanting to show everyone that he is a champion and he can still win races at the very highest of levels. Abby Oden's in the pits. Bad boy Leon is your race lead. Lee Finley second on the yellow tyres. But surely the battle for the lead is here. They've put on the yellow tyres, so they're going to the end of the race now. Blizzard, is he going to have one more go here at Louis W, who defends the inside? No, Louis W better on the brakes there, but he's allowing himself to, be vulnerable to the up and under, so he's got to get his braking a little bit better into the corners. He needs to take a very tighter apex, and that is much better from Louis W, taking a tighter apex. That's how you defend, that's how you keep that position. Got to make sure that there's no gaps that Blizzard can exploit. Are you seeing anything at the moment, Jamie, that's fascinating your eye?
We've got AMS just being overtaken by Ash Best around the outside, I believe. And that puts Ash Best up into P14. Well, we've got Bad Boy in the pits now.
Just closing in onto the back of ILRT Lickle.
Lovely jubbly. I do want to stay with the battle up front, Maxie, so I can't go on board with you because the lead's going to change hands. Blizzard's got a penalty as well, so if Extended keeps it clean, then he could win the race. You just never know. And Louis W defends the inside. Oh yes, that's better. Taking a much tighter apex helps you when it comes to defending, but Louis W is going to have to do a hell of a lot of defending on those tyres. And this will favour some of the drivers staying out if there's a lot of battling. As we watch Maxi Luca just make that move there on Lickle. How does it feel overtaking your good friend Lickle?
Feels very good.
It's coming back at you though, lovely.
Showing my experience in the league.
Yes, you certainly are. So, Game of the Best will now be coming up to the back of Cliffy. Louis W around 5 seconds behind. I believe the likes of Cliffy, Game and Lee Finley will be staying out until lap 20. So, hopefully it won't impact their race too much.
Oh no.
Was that number 20 for Maxi Luca? Yeah, look at that. We're just listening into the engine sounds at the moment. Louis W still defending from Blizzard. Yeah, it's a turgid affair at the Spielberg circuit. I do want to...
Oh, Ash Best!
What's happened to Ash Best? AMS and Ash
He
Best?
ran wide.
AMS takes Ash Best, who's just ran wide. So, battles at the back of the grid. You never know, this could be for the final point, but yeah, I think chances of points are very slim for you guys at the back at the moment. Such is the quality on this grid. Blizzard closing in on the back of Louis W. Jamie. Is he going to have another bite?
Oh, let's try and get to him first. Oh, he's close to that. Oh, he's going to have him, surely. Very nice move. Force him out.
Yeah, superb move, and now Louis W might need to give way to McSendit, because McSendit is higher in the championship battle. Surely Louis W will think about his teammate, but no, Louis W racing for himself. A phenomenal overtake there from Gamer the Best. Thank you for your insight there, Jamie. Very fruitful. But
no worries.
Blizzard making the move that might just get his championship campaign back on track. Blizzard obviously 5th in the standings. He's 9 points off the championship lead. He needs as many points as he can get here, because points are most crucial in this mid-season phase. You've got to pull away from your competition. You've got to make it clear where you are in the fight. And Louis W surely has to try and close back up to the back of Blizzard.
Gamer on the back of Cliffy now for second.
Yeah, he needs to make this move. Cliffy's been doing a great job on those yellow tyres. They're coming to the pit stop window here, so if Gamer's going to make a move, you either do it now or you do it when Cliffy's on cold tyres, or you do it through the pit lane, or you do it through the pit lane. But yeah, Gamer the Best needs to make this move stick, because points are going to be very hard to come by. He's got to have a great stint on those red tyres. He's got to close up on the back of the other guys. Obviously there's no VSC window, there's no safety car windows, so it's going to be hard for these guys to come back through the grid. But surely we're going to see some drivers angle into the pit lane. Cliffy making a good pit stop there. He could undercut Lee Finley through that. Wait, there's yellow flags. Sorry, there's yellow flags. Is that Lee Finley?
Lee Finley, I think, just crashed in the pits.
Lee Finley. Oh, he's in the way of the race leaders. Lee Finley has made a very big error, and he's staying there on the inside here, fighting his corner. Louis W has to go off the track. No, he's doing what he has to do. He's staying on the track.
Embarrassing.
No, it's not embarrassing. It's lovely. Louis W now. Oh, Lee Finley! Lee Finley has made contact! Lee Finley's just made contact. There's collisions everywhere. Welcome to PSGL F1. Lee Finley catching headlines for all the wrong reasons.
Embarrassing.
Oh, down the inside goes Odin, says have some of that. Yes, that's how you make an overtake. AMK up into 5th, so AMK I believe it's going to be in a net P4 at the moment. I think it hasn't got any penalties. He could actually compete for the podium. But Lee Finley, Jamie, what on earth happened there? Because Louis W has been sent right to the
Best!
Oh my goodness! Ash Best! Oh, we just hear some fruitful language as Maxi Lucas lost a wing. So Ash Best off as well. It's all kicking off on lap 21 of the Austrian Grand Prix.
As well.
But it's not over yet. Maxi Luca just makes a move on Louis W. They're battling for pride out here. He can't get it into the pit lane. Oh, he just gently does it. Gently does it. Oh my goodness me. What an absolute cagey affair on this lap. I haven't seen anything like it. And that's what PSGL F1 is all about, isn't it? Look at it, it's all kicking off. Here we go. Squeezy, Francis, Lambo.
Ash Best needs to retire from the season, let alone the session.
Well, what an absolute shit show in PSGL F1. This is absolutely horrendous to watch. Welcome to PSGL Online Racing. I don't know what to say. It's not great.
We got a three-way fight for 5th place, Aaron.
Yeah.
Francis, Squeezy, Lambo.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
I had a chance of points.
Yeah, well, Maxi Luca had a chance of points. Not anymore. It's AMS really rubbing his hands with glee as he runs in 10th place. But I wonder what some of
Gamer.
Oh, I don't want to watch him. Where's the yellow flags coming from? FYI.
The knob Ash Best.
No, come on, let's not call him that. You could get in trouble.
Washed up, we'll call him that.
Yeah, we'll call it absolute scum. There you go, keep it PG.
No, that's fine. You got any other words? Here's your last season in PSGL.
I want to use them in my last race.
That's fine. Use up all the jokers as Francis and Squeezy battle here for 5th. Francis needing to make an impact result in PSGL F1, and he takes 5th place. So good race there as the brothers now go wheel to wheel. Surely in the household of the Lambos they'll need to negotiate things very carefully here. You know, they've just let Francis get away. Lambo will be absolutely screaming, saying, "Let me have a go." But yeah, what a lovely, lovely battle here at the moment. In fact, Squeezy's going to come back at Lambo. At Francis, sorry.
I'm already having a battle with Big C.
That's fine. Here we go. It's a battle for the final point here. It's Cliffy versus AMS. AMS has got to defend. No, he leaves the inside open. Doesn't want anything to do with it. And Cliffy finds his way up into 9th. So from 18th or 19th on the grid, Cliffy really finding his way up the grid. And surely he could actually be eyeing a potential 4th place if he can close up to the other drivers. So Squeezy's made the move on Francis. Lambo surely will be looking to follow pursuit here. Is it appropriate to make a move? No. He goes for it around the outside, and Lambo just overshoots his braking. Francis hangs on to P5. AMK is running in a podium position, and that podium, would this be a massive result for a man who struggled all season? How Maxi
Seems
Luca,
very sketchy.
Yeah, how Maxi Luca wishes he was him at this moment in time.
I've been there, done that.
Worn the t-shirt. AMK running 3rd. I reckon Squeezy might catch up to the back of him before the end of this race. So lovely stuff. Let's have a look at Cliffy. He's making his way up the field, and Abiodun next up. This man Cliffy making headlines in PSGL, having a row with myself in the FP league. Now Abiodun moves out of the way, so the ILRT teammates helping each other out, but Cliffy up into 8th. I wonder how high he can go. He's got drivers in front of him on yellow marked compound, so definitely the man on the move. Francis and Squeezy battling. Francis is off, and Lambo's just made the move, so Francis getting a little shove there from Squeezy, so interesting stuff. Jamie, sorry for ignoring you. You know, what can you see out there?
Shit show.
I agree.
That's fantastic insight. My voice needs a bit of a rest at the moment, Jamie. So if there's anything you want to say about this battle for 5th, 6th, 4th, you might as well say it now.
Really.
No, nothing to say.
No,
you know, Maxi.
there's boring.
No,
Just where's the big C's? Where's the Maxi Lucas? Where's the
little Remco.
Dash Bests? The
Yeah.
Falcons? Where are the collisions? The Remcos, yes.
Where is Jay Bentiolo?
Yeah, where is Jay Bentiolo? But where is VSR Francis? He's having a go here at the Lambo. Down the inside goes the Williams driver. Lovely, harsh racing there from Francis, saying if you tap me, I'll tap you. So definitely taking it out on the wrong brother is Francis. Everybody battling
Cliffy
for pride.
scoring Renault some good points.
Carrying the team more like is ILRT Cliffy. A man who was compared to a hare, you know. An animal which has the shortest lifespan in the paddock posts. But Cliffy certainly showing that he is fast here tonight and not fragile as the paddock post build him to be. So Cliffy looking to catch up on the back of Bad Boy here, and with Francis and Lambo and Squeezy battling, I reckon this is going to be one hell of a battle up until the end of the race, probably for P4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Might as well say 9 and 10.
Big C's in the pits.
7-time champion having a miserable evening. But this battle for 4th
to the ultra softs.
is he? Let's have a look and see where the 7-time champion comes out. He's going to come out quite close. Quite close here to Maxi Luca. So the 7-time champion will have to contend with Maxi Luca. It's probably a battle we don't want to be watching. Just have a look at it into the next corner.
They want to switch back to the battle for 4th place.
Yeah,
Francis on the back of Squeezy.
Yeah, but I really want to watch Big C.
I'll be like that anyway.
Oh well.
It's gone for the fake. Oh no.
So Maxi Luca, squirming around, but 4th, 5th and 6th, it is really cagey here. The Williams driver, Francis, going around the outside. Oh, he's just been pushed off in the braking zone. Naughty,
he
naughty.
gets a penalty for that as well.
Naughty, naughty. Doesn't deserve a penalty.
Incompetence from the stewards. Incompetence.
Yeah. Can't believe what I'm seeing. Big C down the inside there of Maxi Luca. Maxi saying no way. Maxi has got to defend his position as hard as he can for any bit of pride. He's into overtake to take the inside.
Overtaking Abbey for P9. Incredible.
Lovely. And Big C around the outside. What a move. But surely Maxi Luca's got to come back here. They're battling for pride here. Maxi Luca on his way out. This is one last final scrap with Big C. Surely he's got to go down the inside. He does. He goes for it down the inside. The 7-time champion. A little bit of contact. Trying to hang on to that rear wheel. Oh no, it's all over for Maxi. Maxi Luca has lost the back end. And surely this race is over for the Renault driver. Oh no, he's tried to spin back around. He's lost his wheel. He's lost his wheel. Oh no, Maxi Luca.
His head's gone.
He's out.
There's another way of saying it.
Out of the Austrian Grand Prix is Maxi Luca. We once saw Hellboy crashing out of this race, but Maxi Luca parked up on the side.
Chuck him in there with Ashbest.
Maurizio Sarri.
All the washed up former champions.
Maurizio Sarri in the Renault garage. Cannot believe it. But yeah, what a lovely race. What a lovely race. Oh, here, what's happening here? Sorry, that's fine. That's fine. Let's not worry about Cliffy at the moment. You've got AMS, Gamer, and Abby Oden absolutely tussling it out. AMS on 18 lap worn tyres.
Oh, Gamer's running to the back.
Gamer's lost his wing, I think.
Disaster.
He has.
Oh no, you can't be going in now. He's got to stay out. AMS is on the rims of those tyres. He's been on them for 18 laps. This would be a heroic point. A heroic point for AMS. We've got some
Lambo who picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, Gamer down the inside of Ash. Down the inside of AMS. And good overtake.
AMS will be kicking himself.
Yarno says this race deserves more than 31 viewers. Oh, Yarno, if you want to share the stream out, be my bloody guest. Wow. Oh, there's an issue here.
AMK.
Francis has lost his wheel. AMK.
Squeezy's round.
Squeezy's around. What a rubbish league. What a rubbish league. Honestly, this is disgusting. I feel disgusted commentating on this.
Big C, no.
Big C's out. Oh my goodness me.
Cliffy could get the win.
What's happened to AMK? Because AMK ran on for a podium.
Damage.
Oh, what a bottle! But Cliffy could be on for a podium from the back of the grid.
He's got no penalties.
From the back of the grid, the Renault driver, ILRT Cliffy. Could he be making a move on Lambo? This would be one of the greater drives in recent memory in PSGL. You know, Jamie, myself and yourself, we've had plenty of drives from the back of the grid to the podium. You know, I've had a drive from the back of the grid at Monaco to win the race. So, you know...
Breaking news, Aaron.
What?
Louis W03 has called it time.
Well, Louis W is out of the league. Who would blame him? PSGL. This is what happens when you don't test the drivers. You bring in Big C, you know, very naive, just bringing in drivers for the sake of it, and they're stabbing him in the back. If it was me, I'd have Mr. Grumpy Betrayer, Blue Mosquito, Remco, myself and Jamie, Hulkenberger. But here we go, Cliffy making a move for the podium from the back of the grid. And Maurizio Sarri is cheering in the Renault garage. It's not too late to say sorry for Cliffy. Making amends for what has been a difficult campaign. And this is one hell of a drive from the back of the grid. Mind your own business. And that's what Cliffy has done. So great stuff. But who's making a move here? It's Leon.
Oh, Leon.
Opportunistic. He started really low as well. So this is a good drive from Leon. Making that move.
Lambo Force back.
Lovely jubbly. But what happened to AMK? I didn't quite catch it. Did he just slide? He was running in the podium. You know, that doesn't happen. You know, myself or yourself, Jamie, we wouldn't let a podium
The
slip
pressure,
like that, would we?
the pressure must have got to him. He's not used to running in a podium position.
Oh wait, Aaron, sorry, I've provided some fake news. I was looking at the wrong chat, which Louis left in. He's left VSR.
Squeezy, he's lost it. Squeezy's lost it.
Oh, fucking hell.
Bottle job. What a shit driver.
Come on, let's...
TTG, get him out.
Jamie.
Sorry, I'm
No,
sorry.
that's all right. I swore
Sorry.
as well.
Keep it PG
Yeah,
for the
let's
best
keep
of the
it
league.
PG. Come on, I'm sure there'll be another fucking incident, I'd say this. But
Oh dear.
I'll tell you whose tyres are running out of steam slightly, Cliffy's, because those red tyres have gone past their peak, so Cliffy might have to do some defensive work from now until the end of the race. And Jamie is Welsh, for those asking in the chat. You know,
Yes, I am. Thank you. Thank you for asking.
yeah, and Ryan Giggs, you know, can be seen, you know, in his parts. Even the famous Sir Tom Jones, you know, Jamie, a big fan of Sir Tom Jones on The Voice, you know, the old man.
How's he still alive? Still understand.
A healthy man.
Hey, sorry,
the right
sorry.
stuff. Eating the right stuff. But what a drive from Cliffy so far. It'd be good podium, hard earned. AMK looking to make a move on Lambo. These two had some coming together. In fact, if my memory serves me correctly, I remember AMK telling me a personal story about Lambo abusing him many seasons ago. So I do hope AMK does make this move stick. You know, AMK has been subject to quite a lot of abuse recently, but you know, this man, you know, having a good race. It'll be some good points for AMK. 3 points finishes in a row, although it could have been a podium, but you know, if you bottle
Always
it,
go
you
for
bottle
it.
it. Oh yes, yes, you might as well. AMK, yes, he is. He's certainly looking in more healthier shape. Whether that can be said in real life, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, VSR Francis is
He's out, isn't he?
Hard but stay from Lambo.
Yeah, Francis is a joker driver anyway. He's not really doing himself
not cut
any wonder.
for it.
No, not cut for it. But Leon here, closing up to the back of Cliffy. Now, can you check, Maxie, does Leon have any penalties? Because
I don't want to spoil it, Aaron.
no, please spoil it.
I'll have a look though.
Because Cliffy's got to defend.
Doesn't have any penalties.
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
So, if Leon makes this move, he will get a podium. But Cliffy from the back of the grid, you don't want to let this slip. Oh, he leaves the
he's not
inside open.
defending.
He should have defended. He should have defended. Oh,
No.
no. No, maybe he just wants to take fourth. Oh, a little bit of contact there. But Leon now has got the inside on Cliffy. Tremendous drive from the pair of them.
The late,
whoever
the
gets
late
this
breakers.
last of the late breakers. And a lot of space being left for each other. Oh, slight bit of contact, but hard and fair racing. A good move there from Leon. What a drive from the back of the grid. This man is having a tremendous season, but you know, that mustn't overshadow the drive of ILRT Cliffy from the back of the grid as we are reaching the business end of this race. What about what about game of the best, season 8? You know, losing a lot of points to the likes of Send It and Blizzard, so not really the best of drive then. AMS
on VSR
AMS out of the points. We forgot that Odems was caught up in all that and he lost his wing, so that's a big shame. Big shame.
He's just lost the wheel.
Yeah, but Cliffy, is he going to come back at Leon, you know?
Oh, move here by AMK on Lambo. Just a complete pussy in the braking zone.
Yeah, I don't know why it's that pushy. You can't squeeze the car that much. You've got to leave a little bit of space. You know, if you choose your line, you stick to it. AMK's got to show him how it's done into the braking zone, and he does. Brakes
there
later.
you go.
You might as well. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that's a great move there. As he slams it into the back knockers of that corner. Lambo going for a move here. It's not a place to overtake. You've got to back out. You've got to back out. You can't. Oh, they're trying to do things. Oh, I'd push him off if I was AMK. I'd push him off. Surely I'd push him off.
And now Lambo's going to fall into the clutches of ILRT Abiodun.
Lovely, jubbly. But forget ILRT Abiodun, forget...
Oh, yellow flag!
Yeah, I'm just watching the battle for the podium here because Cliffy's surely got to pump it up to overtake. Leon's got to defend this. The battle for the podium. Leon has to take the inside. You've got to take the inside if you're fighting here for a podium. And you've got to make sure... Oh, what? Oh, he's tried it. Oh, no. But can he get the traction out of the corner? No, he cannot. No, he cannot. What about further behind? AMK defending. Like his life depends on it. No way through for their lights.
The game of the Abiodun on the super soft tyres.
I do want to catch them, but I do want to respect the drivers who are about to cross the line. Jamie, let's go to Blizzard. This man's driven exceptionally well. Minded his own business, not been caught up in any incidents. A professional drive from the reigning champion, and Blizzard getting his title campaign back underway with a win here in Austria as Marko Manatovic waves the checkered flag. It's Matsendit who takes second, but here we go. Leon, is he going to be on the podium? He is. And Cliffy, a fantastic fourth from the back of the grid, but AMK is going to take fifth. No, he isn't. He's going to take seventh. So many penalties. So many penalties for AMK. Regardless of that, it's a good drive. And the final point scoring position, is it going to go to Lee Finley?
I think Lee Finley had quite a few penalties I've seen throughout the race.
AMS doesn't get any. AMS is the type of driver who'll pick up a cheap point. The type of drivers get penalties. No, 11th. Oh, that's heartbreak. I would hate to drive a race and finish 11th.
Oh, AMS had penalties in.
Jesus, oh my. Well, what a race. What an absolute race.
What a shit show. 40
viewers on stream. That's the highest we've ever had. What a lovely race. So, Blizzard wins ahead of Matsendit, and look at that, Leon on the podium. He started reasonably low down on the grid, but yeah, fantastic podium there, and you know, Maxi Luca there handing out the trophies. Fantastic. The man who has only got 1 points finish or 0 points finishes this season, I don't know.
I've got one.
Well, it's a precious point, hang on to it.
I should have had another one, but the game put me on the wets.
Yeah, well, I want to talk with a few people, Maxi, but thanks for joining us. So I'll let you leave now when we get the podium finishes in.
See you later.
Thank you so much for being the featured driver. You know, you've got a lot of airtime. So it's Blizzard who wins ahead of Matsendit and Bad Boys. So those two definitely catapulting themselves into that championship battle. Like as a Big C are torn out of it. Gamer picking up 6th, so still some precious points, but surely you would have wanted a better race. But good drives there from Cliffy from 19th, 15 places gained. Bad Boy as well from 16th onto the podium. Abiodun 5th from 18th. So good drives from those further down the grid. So what a race here at the Spielberg circuit. Now, Jamie, I'm just going to invite the podium finishers. Just bear me one moment.
I don't want to ask any questions. You keep me out of it.
No.
Just observe.
So Jamie just saying that he'll observe. So we'll just get the lights. Oh, you know what? Well, these people change their PSNs way too often.
Keep switching teams every week. One team collapses, another one's done.
So we didn't catch you there because I'm just on the PSN menus, but I agree, Jamie.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Yeah, we'll get Matsendit in because unfortunately last week I invited his wrong account and we didn't get to hear from him when he won the race. We'll get Bad Boy in as well. I wonder if there's other drivers that we might want to get in, the likes of Lee Finley, who caused one of the most strangest moments I've seen in league racing.
That's what I've say about him.
Yeah, let's get a few people in, shall we? Oh, I wanted Cliffy. I want Cliffy in as well because he had a good drive. I can't invite everyone and their dog, but you know, we'll chuck a few invites out after that race because, you know, by some of the poor driving we saw, Jamie, there were some standout drives, particularly from those who started further down the grid. You know, showing how you race wheel to wheel because other drivers simply don't know how to do that. just wait for some of the podium finishers to join. We've got Leon here. We're just going to wait for the likes of McSendit and other people to join. So we've got ILRT Cliffy. They're all flooding in. It's like the Black Friday sales. So yeah, happy days. It was Blizzard who won the race, but he's not here, so we will make a start with McSendit. Obviously, McSendit, we failed to invite you last race. I invited your wrong account, but race winner last time out, second here tonight. You're the championship leader. Just describe us through these two races. That must be a great moment for you.
Yeah, man, these last 2 weeks were some of the best league races I've ever had. So, not much more to say other than that. I'm really surprised about how quickly I was able to move through the championship standings, but I really just got lucky based on where my other rivals were finishing, especially at Britain. So, yeah, that was a crazy, huge shift, and gonna try to keep it rolling.
Yeah, and there were some incidents further behind you and ahead of you, but you kept it clean. You avoided all that. What did you see from your perspective?
I saw someone battling who was a pit stop down, and then someone was taken out. I think we all know what happened, but yeah, I had a pretty good view of that. That was unfortunate. But,
yeah, but did it fill you with joy when that happened?
I don't want to say yes because it was my teammate that got taken out, but I mean those are 2 free positions for me, so cha-ching.
Yeah, not complaining. So great stuff there for McSendit. We've not got Blizzard in this chat, have we? No. So we'll move on to Leon. A fantastic podium from 16th on the grid. You really kept your cool. You held your nerve. You made some great overtakes out there. You had that great battle with Cliffy at the end. Is this one of your best races in PSGL?
Probably my best, to be honest. Didn't really want to start P16. I wanted to start on the Supersofts anyway. I had a pretty poor start. Wasn't really making any positions. It was really the soft stint where I really made some ground. I have to say I wouldn't have got the podium if the collisions hadn't have happened, but I took the advantage of it.
It's part and parcel of league racing. I've won titles, I've won races because other people take themselves out. You've got to capitalise, and if you're one of the few drivers on the grid that can actually race wheel to wheel, then full credit deserved, and it's an earned podium. But one man who was very close to the podium was ILRT Cliffy in the media on PSGL, fighting it out with myself in the paddock posts. But it was a great drive for yourself from 19th on the grid. Talk us through your race.
Well, I want to start off with quali because I know a lot of people didn't believe that I had a DRS failure, but midway through quali I did get DRS failure, and when you practice qualifying mainly, because 1 lap pace isn't really my specialty, I mainly go for race pace, but to have DRS failure when you've put so much practice into 1 lap pace, it just killed me. But luckily, because I've got, I'm used to starting at the back, so I know not to rush into things. I know to set my time, and yeah, as Leon said, guys ahead, when you race too tough and get your elbows out, things happen, people crash, and the likes of me and him took full advantage of it and got a good result.
And your teammate also had a DRS failure at the end, so we believe it was an issue related to the Renault car. But we had Maurizio Sarri as one of the special guests in the Renault garage. Is this the perfect way to say sorry for your championship campaign so far? It's a good result.
I mean, everyone knows my form up until this point has been quite poor, and I have stated that I haven't put time into PSGL, and I did say that I would put time into it, and I came very close to getting the podium from basically last place. So. I think I've proven myself today, and hopefully I can build on that. Hopefully next week my DRS doesn't actually fail and I can actually qualify, because the race pace today was really good, and to only finish I think 6 or 7 seconds behind McSendit starting at the back, positives, and I'm gonna take that going forward into Germany next week.
Yeah, it's a tremendous drive, and as the paddock post says, fast but fragile, but definitely tonight he was very fast. So great drive and good points for Renault.
Cheers, mate.
We'll move on to... Is AMK here?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, so AMK, a man who could have had a podium, the almost man, buckling under the pressure. We didn't catch what happened, but as soon as we tuned into you, we saw VSR Francis go right into the back of your car and lose his wheel. What happened?
Going round that long left-hander, I hit the inside curb, which put me into a half spin. I tried correcting it. Next thing I know, he just ran straight into my car and it took off his wheel, unfortunately.
Or fortunately, whatever way you want to look at it.
Yeah.
So, you had a feisty battle with Lambo at the end. Myself and Jamie were incredibly worried by what we were seeing, considering the past that you've had with him. Obviously, I know there's been some few bad words exchanged. Was that a personal battle?
I don't know, because when I was trying to make some moves, he was kind of closing the door and stuff like that. But the worst thing about that battling was I had to battle with damage, which made it even harder. I was struggling to get past him the whole time.
Yeah, no, tremendous drive. Jamie, do you have any questions for AMK?
No.
No, fair enough. I thought you didn't. Have we got Blizzard in here?
Yes.
Yeah, race winner, back on form. What does a win mean to you emotionally?
I mean, I think it's a good step in the right direction because I haven't had many good results recently. So I think if I can keep going now, it'll be quite good.
And were you always confident that you're going to win the race?
Not really until Lee started battling. I think Lee crashed into the pit lane or something, didn't he? Because the car was reset on track.
Mm-hmm.
And he started banging Louis, and then they crashed. So I was quite confident for the race win after that.
And obviously yourself, you've witnessed a few of these incidents in recent races. On the stream, on the commentary stream, it was described as a shit show. Is that something that you'd agree with?
What, for Britain or today?
For the league in general over the last few races, in terms of the wheel-to-wheel battling.
It hasn't been bad. It was just Britain, which was one off, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, Jamie didn't see it that way. He was fuming, foaming at the mouth was the Welshman. But have we got anybody else in here that needs to be interviewed? No?
Maxendit.
Oh, we've spoken to Maxendit.
Already did.
Yeah. Any further questions, Jamie?
Nah, I think you've covered it all. Good work, mate.
Cool. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time out at Hockenheim.